Hello, children. Welcome to your science class. I hope you are enjoying your revision classes so far. This time, we are focusing more on activity type of learning, and that is learning concepts by doing various activities. Mostly, try to do the activities we are discussing here so that in that way you will enjoy learning the concepts. So, you all know we are revising chapter 5 of your NCERT science textbook, and the chapter name is Acids, Bases and Salts. Let's recall what we have learnt in this chapter till now. We have learnt different tastes, we learnt acids and base definitions and their properties. We learned what is a pH scale and where does these acids and bases measure on the pH scale. We have also learned two different naturally occurring indicators and their reactions when tested with an acid or base. We have one more naturally occurring indicator and let's learn about it today. The indicators are usually known as the acid-base indicators. We learnt two of them. One is litmus paper and the other is turmeric powder. These are usually naturally occurring indicators. Let's recall what is an indicator once again. They are the substances to test whether a solution is an acid or a base. How do they show the result? We know that is by changing their color. The examples are turmeric, litmus and China rose petals, commonly known as hibiscus. We already learned about the first two, that is turmeric and litmus paper. Hibiscus or the China rose as an indicator. Let us learn about this indicator along with few activities. Firstly, you will take petals of the China rose and will place them in a beaker or a bowl. Next, we will add some warm water. Children, note, I said warm water, not hot water. You will add some warm water. Now, keep this mixture of petals and warm water aside for a few minutes till the warm water becomes colored. Next, we will filter this colored water from the petals and we will use as the China rose indicator. For better results, while testing, we will usually add 5 drops of this indicator in the solutions while testing. You can see the activity we discussed just now here in the form of images. First, you will put the China rose petals in a beaker and then you will add some warm water to it. Filter the water and use it as China rose indicator. As I said, we will now add 5 drops of indicator in the solutions we want to test. Here you can see 5 drops of China rose indicator is added to shampoo in one test tube and 5 drops added to lemon juice in one test tube and 5 drops are added to sugar solution in the third test tube. See the color changes in each test tube shown in the images here. Green, pink and no color change. That means China rose indicator turns basic solutions to green acidic solutions to magenta, that is pink color, which is similar to pink color, and it does not show any change of color in neutral solutions. Children, one common point you can understand here is if any indicator do not turn the color or do not show any change in color of that solution, that means it is a neutral solution. Here is the list of test of solutions which when tested with China rose indicator, and here also the results are also shown here. Lemon juice turns into magenta or pink color as it is acidic. Soda water turns into green as it is basic. And common salt solution do not show any change of color as it is neutral solution. So these are the changes that we can see on adding China rose indicator for testing. Here is the list of some solutions available in laboratory like sulfuric acid, acetic acid, sodium hydroxide, etc. and their test results with various indicators we have learnt. They are the litmus paper, turmeric paper and the China rose solution. You can practically know about these reactions and solutions in detail in your higher classes. But for now, for better understanding of a concept in a higher level, you can see these results and you can understand that which of these solution is an acid, which of these is a base, and which of these is a neutral solution. Children, have you heard of an acid rain? I hope many of you might have heard of acid rain. Let's see how it occurs and what are its effects. On a pH scale, the rainwater can usually be slightly acidic. Usually pH value between 5.0 and 5.5 is a pH value of rainwater. But if rainwater contain excess of acids, then it is called an acid rain. The air pollutants released from factories and vehicles like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide dissolve in rain and convert into carbonic acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. These rains containing harmful acids cause damage to plants, animals, buildings, statues, etc. Here in the image, you can see the pollutants are released from factories. The water evaporated, like you know the water cycle, the water evaporated from earth combines with these harmful gases and condense in the form of clouds and fall down to earth in the form of acid rains which can damage life. The different effects of acid rain are: acid rains affects plants and trees growth. The aquatic organisms are highly affected as acid rain mixes with these water bodies. It also causes several skin diseases to humans and other animals. Acid rain causes corrosion to sculptures and decolorization of monuments. Example, Taj Mahal. You know, children, Taj Mahal, which is made up of white marble, has slowly turned into pale yellow color over several years of time because it is due to the pollutants released from an oil refinery factory or few oil refinery factories in Mathura, present in Mathura, which is located near to Taj Mahal. So these are the effects usually caused by harmful acids and acid rains. We have learnt about acids and bases. In our next class, let's revise what are salts, how are they formed, and what is their process of formation is called. In today's activity, we are going to learn how to make litmus test paper at home only. In the previous class, we have learned about the change of color of litmus paper when reacted with acid and base. Unlike turmeric powder and China rose petals, litmus paper is prepared in a different way as follows. For that, you require rose petals, lemon juice, vinegar, baking soda, soft cotton buds, and scissors. Firstly, you need to rub the rose petals on a sheet of paper completely. Now cut the colored paper part into small strips. Take few paper strips and add lemon juice to some strips entirely, drop by drop. And for the remaining, add drop by drop some baking soda solution. You can have your red and blue litmus papers ready for test. You can use these strips to test the nature of soap water, salt water, bleaching powder solution, etc. available at home to know whether they are acidic or basic in nature. Here is the YouTube video link of a student like you who have prepared litmus paper at home. You can watch the video and prepare the litmus paper at home only. Though we have discussed litmus paper are made from lichens, this method also helps you to prepare the litmus paper and test the nature of a solution. A reminder once again, children, keep your projects ready by next week for submission. The project means your holiday homework, which is given to you to do during your summer break. These project works are assessed as your internal marks in your academic performance. So be ready with your projects for submission. We'll continue in the next class, children. Thank you.